Morning guys, so we've just had our bagels with cream cheese, scrambled egg with all the toppings on for breakfast. We've got ready and now we're going out to Norbury Junction. In the distance the cows are all laying down, which means it's probably going to rain, and by the looks of the sky I think they might be right. So we're just doing a walk along the canal. There's a little barge going past as we speak, and yeah, we're just doing a nice walk with the dogs. So it's me, Paige, Kelly, and Kelly's mum, Pat, who is the loveliest lady you could wish to meet. She's so nice. I would definitely suggest wearing some sort of hiking boots if the weather's been a little bit rainy, because it's a little bit muddy. So we walked roughly 2.4 miles from Norbury Junction to the Anchor Inn. It was such a lovely peaceful walk. There was barely anyone around. The dogs loved it. They just roamed free. And you just sort of carry on straight, and then when you get to this barge, if you look to the left, the pub's there. We walked up and come back on ourselves, but this is the pub here. It's called the Anchor Inn. And it's been run by the same family for over 100 years. If you go in and look to the right, there's a quaint little area here with some newspaper clippings on the left, with a bit of the history on the pub. We sat outside and soaked up the sun, and here's Honey looking very happy to see me. After this, before we headed off, I quickly popped to the loo, and when I went in there was a sign that said that there had been swallows nesting in there for over 50 years, and if you look up, the nest is just up there. So yeah, we then headed back for another round 2.4 miles back to Norbury Junction. Here's Captain Birdseye going past on his barge. The Junction Inn is run by a lovely couple called Ali and Mick, who always make you feel so welcome. The right side of the pub is dog friendly, and then the left side is where the restaurant is. Me and Paige got some cheesy chips to share, while Kelly and Pat got some cheesy chips with bacon to share. We also got the dogs a sausage each. On a Sunday, they do a lovely carvery and they source all their produce locally. They also have a great selection of ales, and they do a top-notch hot chocolate. We sat in their lovely beer garden which overlooks the canal, and we were here for quite a while, and it's just so nice and chilled. Everyone round here is really friendly and welcoming, and pretty much every time I've come up to Paige and Kelly's, we've come here and I've just really enjoyed it. It's just such a nice chill vibe. So I highly recommend, if you're coming this way, to definitely visit here. After this, we literally headed home, washed the dogs off, and then got ready to go out for the evening. We've headed into Telford town centre for dinner, and we've come to Willow, which is a Mediterranean inspired restaurant. It's dog friendly, so you can pick up your little dog beds on the way in, and the decor in here is very upper class and chill, but the price tag is very reasonable. The staff were really friendly and the food was delicious. I highly recommend this place. Kelly had the king prawn paella topped with roasted red peppers, chilli and char-grilled lemon, and she rated it a 6 out of 10. Me and Paige shared the vegan sausage paella. Paige rated it a 5 out of 10. I would rate the sausage part of it 6 out of 10, but the paella itself a 5 out of 10. Me and Paige also shared a char-grilled halloumi, courgette and aubergine skewer. This was served with sautéed new potatoes, grilled peppers and onions, and it was topped with a red pesto creamy sauce. Paige rated this a 10 out of 10, and I would rate it a 9 out of 10. And now for the absolute showstopper, which was the garlic bread topped with basil oil. All of us rated this a 10 out of 10, and you can see here how thick and delicious it is. I would come back just for this garlic bread. While we're out for dinner, we're watching the dogs on the camera at home. Paige and Kelly have lived in Telford now for 8 years, and I would say since first visiting, the nightlife has really improved. They've added places like Albert & Co Fairground, which is a fairground themed bar and restaurant. They've also added a quirky bar called Albert Shed, where there's fire pits surrounded by rope swings, and shutters at the back which open late at night and turn into a dance floor. I would definitely say that the nightlife has gotten a lot more lively around here. There's also a massive range of shops and restaurants and a beautiful town park where there's plenty to do with the kids, like playgrounds, high-rise rope courses, mini golf and frisbee golf, and if you've got a dog there's plenty of place to run around. Cue the competitive music in 3, 2, 1. Growing up with 4 siblings does mean when we play any sort of sports or games we do get very competitive, so I was a little bit annoyed when Paige won. So after bowling we decided to play basketball, which was even worse because Paige used to be in the army and she used to play basketball for them, so there was no hope of me winning this either, but it was a nice way to end the night. Morning guys, so we've just come out for a walk with the dogs around the pond. It's really cute around here. Paige and Kelly have 2 lovely ponds located literally a few minutes from their home. So on the last day of being there, we always like to take the dogs around there for a nice easy walk and to knacker them out. And there's also a field there as well, so we take them on there, give them a run around, let them play with their balls and stuff, because I just want Honey to be as tired as possible in the car on the route back. So this is Kelly just running up and getting the dogs to chase her, and then me calling them back. It's definitely safe to say that they were pretty knackered after this. Also, please don't laugh at my run, this is not how I normally run. En route back from our walk, we may have accidentally tripped and fallen into Starbucks, where we treated ourselves to an iced coffee each, a blueberry muffin to share, and 2 almond croissants to share, which were absolutely delicious. We also got the dogs a puppuccino each, and as you can tell, they thoroughly enjoyed it. And then after this, we loaded up the van and I headed home with Honey. I just want to say thanks once again to Paige and Kelly for such a lovely weekend. You always treat me so well when I come up, looking after me, waiting on me hand and foot and cooking me the most delicious food. And we can't wait to come up again next month. So we just got home. It took us about 3 hours, 40 minutes, I think, to get back. I've just unpacked the van. I'm going to put some washing on. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this little mini series in Telford. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, can you please leave a comment and like the video, and can you also subscribe to my channel? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Bye. Which is it's not a picture, it's a video, you numpty. Oh. So I just went to record and realised I still had these up my nose. Scrambled eggs topped with cream cheese, scrambled egg. Wait, did I just say scrambled? Oh, my hat's so wonky. Here's a stone that they named after me, Molly Mills. Okay. Like me? What is it? Shropshire Junior. Why is this so hot? Well, I am going to do it. Oh, that's rubbish. Yeah, don't quit your day job. I just want to say...